Hi, it's Max from Foot and Soul Temple Spa and Reiki Master 13. Today I'm going to be pulling some cards for the collective, for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and the collective itself. So I will be using the Starseed Oracle card deck, okay, by Rebecca Campbell, artwork by Danielle Noel. Let me knock some good energy into this deck. Let's go ahead. So we got the Divine Masculine. We have the Divine Feminine. And we have the collective. So let's have a look here. So for the Divine Masculine, Star Ancestors, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom, take a look deeper. So that's the pyramid. So there's something with the Divine Masculine, there's something that's scratching the surface that you're scratching the surface with, and if you there's some lost wisdom that you need to look deeper towards, get into what is actually being said. I'm going to actually read this one because this is a tough one. I haven't seen this one before. Star Ancestors, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom, look a little deeper. The ancients knew much more than we do about our connection to the stars. Their pyramids, temples, and places of worship created all in a precise alignment with the stars and exist in all corners of the world. What if this ancient wisdom is available to you to uncover now? You're being called to think and listen with your ancient heart and soul, to tap into the part of you that remembers and knows. All secrets are whispered forever in your ears. All mystic knowing blooms in your heart. A potent power pumps through your veins. You're being invited to step into your own ancient knowingness, to be held by remembering of the star ancestors, to look a little deeper. If you're feeling stuck, you're being called to do something different, to change your point of view. Creativity happens when we put together two things that don't belong, when we do the unexpected. So often a creative solution is right in front of us, but because we think of the same thoughts in the same way, we miss what's open. You're here to remember and uncover ancient secrets and transmissions, technologies and wisdoms that are needed on this planet right now. To unlock your soul's memories of, of a time when we lived in harmony with the earth, and one day will again. So starseed activation. Put the card of the portal of your heart and whisper the following. So I'm going to do this. I am ready to remember the ancient mysteries and the secrets from deep within. So basically, what this is saying is, if you're stuck, um, because we're conditioned to think a certain way and have these same sort of solutions, and use them in different ways. This is asking you to be creative and asking you to go deep within and find something that's different. Tap into that super consciousness that is within all of us, because it's within all of us, because we are all connected, as we know. All right. Now I'm going to go to the divine feminine. Loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction. Let God in. That's it there. So for the divine feminine, you may feel like you're falling, and you're not able to be held up. Um, this is talking about getting rid of that dense feeling and that addiction by letting God in. Some of us are addicted to being the center of the story. Oh, the woe is me, or oh, it's all these things. These things only happen to me. It's not that. Let God in and stop that addiction, because that's an addictive way of thinking as well. Right. So let's see what this says here. for the divine feminine. Okay, so coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. We're cyclic beings, and Mother Earth teaches us how to be human every day, with the coming and going of the tides and seasons. If you're clinging to anything, you're resisting the natural flow of who you are. The things we cling to are so often those we most need to let go of: food, the substances, the relationship, the job, the people pleasing. The things we cling to often cover up our most vulnerable space, the part of which we're most afraid to leave empty. The part we guard and we don't let the grace into. But by keeping the space covered with something that doesn't serve us, or clinging to it for fear of not staying of its own accord, we prevent ourselves from receiving the things that will. A Course in Miracles tells us, whenever we leave space, grace will fill it. And the Buddha said, you can only lose what you cling to. Indeed, both are true. If this card appears and you're called to fulfill the courage to loosen your grip and give up control, to release your coping mechanisms and leave space for grace and God to enter, to surrender all that feels dense in the divine. Loosening your grip doesn't mean that what you're clinging to will go away. It may, or it may stay, but you can be sure that what's in it for you will find you, and you'll breathe easier knowing that you've shifted from relying on your own strength to surrendering to the grace of life. Now, the Starseed Soul Inquiry for this is: what are you clinging to for fear of nothing coming to take its place? That is a quite poignant card, right? What are you clinging to? So is it a job? Is it a relationship? Is it something? Now, if we trust the universe, we know when God shuts a door, a window opens, or another door opens, or you find another door down the street. So keep in mind that some things that you're like, oh, I need this, I need this, I need this, or what's going to happen if I don't have this? Just loosen your grip on it, and it's not necessarily meaning that you're going to lose it. It means that you're allowing God to fill it. So you're no longer trying to control each and every aspect of it. You're allowing the universe in to make it better. Now for the collective. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. And this is the card here. So this is for the collective. You can see the person lying in the flowers there, or what looks like a person. It looks like it's actually water, actually. Okay, and let's see what this is. Earth pulsing. Earth pulsing. The pulse of Mother Earth. Slow down. Time in nature. A mysterious pulse is woven through all our life. The planet. This is for the collective, by the way. A mysterious pulse is woven through all of life. The planet itself has a rhythm. You can see it in the seasons, the tides, in the world of artificial lighting, long working hours, and modern conveniences. It's easy for us to stay stuck and off kilter. It's time to reconnect with nature and surrender to the pulse of the earth. Earth pulsing is my favorite tool for surrendering to the rhythm of the pulse of the mother. The entire universe downloaded an earth pulsing meditation at www.starseedoracle.me. So she's talking about an actual earth pulsing meditation. That's at www.starseedoracle.me. Today, many of us are disconnected from the land beneath us. Some along with the way a severing happens. Somewhere along the way, a severing happened. A moment when it became too painful to stay connected. We feel unsupported, and as if we don't belong. We look to other people and the external world to fill the void and connection, holding and belonging once given to us by earth, taking, clutching, conquering, longing for others to receive us fully, as the mother once did, forgetting that she's still here, waiting for us to remember and activate the part of us that longs to receive her embrace. When you consciously connect to the earth, a veil is lifted and she opens up and receives you more fully. You're able to drink from her sweet waters, and release what no longer serves you. Stagnant energy falls away and you become connected to all things on the planet. So the star seed activation for this one is place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. I surrender to the pulse of the mother. May my heart beat in unison with her. So I surrender to the pulse of the mother. May my heart beat in unison with her. All right. So that's that. That's for the collective. So sometimes just going into nature and actually just like sitting in nature and connecting with all that is around you allows you to feel the pulse of the mother. You can do that in many ways. Okay, the word Om, when you sit is the actual pulse of the earth. So if you sit and you Om, Om, you just do that 5 or 6 times, it'll slow you down and you feel so much more refreshed and connected. So now it's time for an angel number, guys. Okay, so let's go ahead. 513, your efforts to expand and experience a life of abundance are preparing the road ahead. Stay focused on how you can grow and let the light lead. All right, guys, that's it for me. I wish you all a happy week. It was Earth Day this week, so happy Earth Day, belated. If you want to schedule a reading with me or a Reiki session, intuitive Reiki session, healing session, just or even reflexology, give us a call at Foot and Soul Temple Spa at 289-260-3383, and you'll speak with the lovely Lucia, and she will be able to book you in. All right, guys, take care. Ciao.